Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D somewhere up there. I think it's right there. But my friend, let's do a 360 and welcome to the Godzillionaires Club, my friend. So today is February 16th. On February 14th, I went down to the city center to check out the Mayans dance, but nobody was there. So I was looking around and I couldn't find it. So sad. So sad. And then I didn't make a video the day after because I gotta do laundry. I gotta go to the store Soriana to pick up. It's kind of like the Walmart, or more like Safeway, or it's kind of like the smaller version of Walmart. They do have Walmart here. I mentioned that before, but just try I got a haircut and then. Laundry, haircut, and supermarket, and I was like, I don't feel like making video. But my friend, so today I want to touch base. Well, not touch base, but I'm no longer pursuing the vegan diet. However, I am still, doing the no meat, no blood diet. And the reason why I feel like maybe it's not the right time for me. Like, a lot of things doesn't make sense, especially like a while, in the not in the previous video, but I remember, like, I followed someone on Twitter, right? And she was like, I think her name was Preeti, and she was like, at the time I thought she was crazy. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And she'd been like pretty much like a vegetarian, I think, like most of her life or something, and then something happened. I think she got sick or something, and then she started eating meat again. And I thought she was crazy. So the story, I just kind of left it there and pursued my diet. And then I started looking in, and then recently Michaela with her story, I was like, if because the moment you claim yourself to be a vegetarian, right, and your body get to the point where it is really sick and you have to heal yourself by eating meat, then what's the point of claiming to be a vegetarian? You don't want to take a vegetarian to a Korean barbecue now, would you? Would you? The other thing is, I actually witnessed this myself, and I shared this with you in the in the video. But before I started my road trip, I got really sick because of all the stupid drinking and the smoking, blah blah blah. But anyways, for me, that's good enough. I don't have to be like a vegan, to. And the other thing is, like, the Michaela's video when she was talking about meat and autoimmune with her situation. TED Talk or TEDx wouldn't post it on there, and I remember, like, years and years ago, there was a it pretty much talked about the ayahuasca by Terence McKenna, and that was taken off of TED Talk. Then I started thinking, man, with like what happened with Mark Dice. Well, before we get on to Mark Dice, okay. But there were a lot of vegan videos that were promoted. And I've seen a lot of vegan, like, movements. For me, it's like, they're kind of like religion, right? Any time when our belief system go into fanatic mode, that's when it's really bad. Ketchup and beer, soy sauce and milk, Hennessy and weed, I grab them by the pussy. So vegan to me is kind of like religion, especially the people that are really, really hardcore like calling other people like, you know, you're a piece of shit for eating animals. I feel like with the same thing with the mandates, right? If you truly believe in freedom, let other people do what they want to do and just do you, okay? The other thing is like with Wikipedia, Mark Dice. I mean, I've been following Mark Dice for a while, years and years, right? Probably the same time with Alex Jones, but kind of on and off because it's kind of too much for me. Like certain things I can handle, certain things I cannot, especially when it's like super like topics that are really like stressing me out, you know. I mean, I want to know what's going on, I want to know the truth, but I can't be following it every day. And you know, I do give them props for doing the things that they do because that's very admirable, speaking the truth. You know, the thing is, like, you know, with mainstream Wikipedia, they label these people to be conspiracy theorists, but in the end, everything that they're saying is coming true. And the conspiracy theorists are actually them, meaning that the news, the Wikipedia, all of these, like, you know, organization that people look up to. And then look at what happened with the GoFundMe, with all the Canadian truckers. So, you know, all of these institutions, like, you know, I said from the, not from the very beginning, but they don't have our best interests at heart. I'm the real Bitcoin. All you other coins are just imitating. So won't the real Bitcoin please stand up? Please stand up. They have certain agenda that they want to push. And if you are not within the framework of that, you will not be heard. You will be taken out, and you will be. And what I mean by taken out is they just don't publish your content, and they actually label you a character assassination. And for me, my friend, it's unfortunate, but man, you know, I can't believe we actually go down this route. Hello. But the thing you know, sometimes we put even with our education system, sometimes we put a lot of faith in them, but the reality is it true? You know, and with everything that we're seeing right now, you know, I tend to trust myself more and more. I listen to independent news rather than mainstream or legacy. Like, everything is just so backwards, you know, backwards in the sense where good is evil and evil is good. All the people that were framed or considered to be bad in our society, like those people were actually fighting for the truth. That is really messed up. And the people that are doing the character assassination, calling you racist, those are the bad ones. So, you know, and even with all of these like organizations, they are not trustworthy. Like, you know, even the people that write books, right? Like, oh my God, don't even get me started. But the thing is, you, my friend, as an individual, you have to recognize what is fact and what is fiction. Because the reality that we're living in, there are a lot of fictions. And just because people, you know, are known, are famous, and they've written books, don't mean shit. You have to see it with your own eyes, you have to hear it with your own eyes, and you have to see the evidence. The only essential oil in the universe where you can take it and become enlightened, or you can use it to battle evil spirits, aka butthurt people. Don't just believe someone because they have money, because they have credibility, especially with, like, you know, like experts and from universities and all that stuff. All these people have an agenda or agendas. So my friend, I guess the takeaway for this video is don't trust but verify. Okay, so much love. I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.